kingdom. People from Mondstadt hardly, even though it's not so far away from the city. It's survival of the fittest out here, like those super duper massive ones over there.
A touch of frost. From whence you came.
Thank you. Ah! Wolves! Run!
Do not worry. Wolves, friends. But you...
We're just some boring old...
Don't smell boring.
We smell?
You smell like... Knights of Favonius. They are... I am Razor.
Are you one of the Knights of...
I am...
oh.
My wolf pack. They...
Your family?
Yes. They raised me. We live together. We are family.
So many questions.
They are angry with me. I help you.
Ah, don't worry. Paimon will get her friend again. He's stronger than...
No need. When knights try to help, wolves...
Don't be silly. Wait here. We won't... Ha-ha!
I think wolves catch 5 or 6 every hunt. Tonight they go hungry. Don't worry. At least you did better than other night friend. If she was here, whole mountain... I must go now. Here is not safe. Careful.
What a weirdo. Bernie girl.
Paimon. Hi, Traveler. What can I do for you?
Hi, Amber.
Hi. Looks like you've got a bit of time on your hands.
Uh-oh. Here it...
I've been rushed off my feet recently, and Outrider's duties never end, so...
Told you so.
Recently, wolves have been attacking the carts at Drunk. As you know, wolves are dangerous, but they do have the... Mondstadt's wolves don't normally venture outside of the Bright Crown Mountains and...
Yes! Paimon heard someone say that those areas do have their own set of rules, even though they are wild and untouched by humans.
That's right. So for wolves to be showing up around Drunker Gorge...
Speaking of wolves, do you happen...
who?
Wait! Red one? Bernie girl?
Bernie? What are you talking? Anyway, I'm off to Drunkard Gorge to invest. Come with me! Look, up ahead!
That ain't no wolf pack. Looks like it's...
Huh. Not such enough talk. Let's go.
Swift and merciful.
Bless you.
Piece of cake.
So, the hilly churls have been started.
That's right. But I must say, if you think the hilly churls are a nasty lot, they attacked Springvale.
Springvale? That's crazy.
It's unheard of. I thought I would take my chances on the road after the wolves had their fun.
We should head there soon and see how bad. But first things first. You should.
I'll take a look.
Oh dear. This is awful.
That's terrible.
Except he's not a...
Right. It's awful. The wolves frighten him.
That really is all. Do you remember any
I've never seen a wolf in my life before.
No details then. Let's investigate.
Fountain spirits, please come to me again. It's time to deliver.
These claws from them. We can... This time... Yes, yes. They must be at least 2 meters high. Hey, wolves are mysterious creatures. This is a wolf's tooth. He must have smashed into the door when he pounced. Anyway.
Wolf fur. I heard that in Liyue, they make calligraphy. The color looks nothing like Mondstadt wolf fur, based on what the books say.
Hair looks different at every place on the body. Same applies.
But look at this.
Another hair. But what's that stuck to it?
It's the seed of a wolf hook berry. Look, there are little hooks on the seed. The only places this grows in Mondstadt are...
So it's Wolvendom wolves after...
From that area, yes. But it could be that this doesn't tell us everything, but it does give us a strong lead. I'll go and see to the villagers before...
How is your
What? You're standing!
Yes, I see. I have recovered. So, Knights of Favoni.
From inspecting the wolf fur left at the scene, we can tell that the wolves came from Wolvendom. But please remain calm. I will head to Wolvendom. The Knights of Favonius will not allow...
Good. Better late than...
How rude!
In the meantime, we'll just have to keep dealing with the...
Please, don't do anything.
We do things a bit differently around here. Goodbye.
It's awful.
What is?
Their future outlook, I mean. Young people can be so impulsive sometimes. If it's not too much to ask, I hope you can keep an eye on them. Stop them from getting into trouble.
It's no trouble. Leave it to us.
Off to Wolvendom we go!
Who's there?
Chill out, Razor, it's only us!
You are also Knight?
So, you don't know each other after all?
No, this girl also read, but not so Bernie.
This is starting to make sense.
Correct, his name is Razor.
Help me out.
With what?
No time. I sent Lupa call away. People coming.
Those guys from earlier?
I understand, but first, I have a...
I smell blood. Quick!
blood. I hope the wolves didn't attack those idiots. Blood droplets.
Not human blood. Wolf blood.
Lupa, what now?
Lupa call his family fate gave me. When Wolf fix it.
Sounds like gibberish.
That's strange. Where does the word come from? Sure.
It's just the
Who's he?
guardian of this land.
Wouldn't that be Barbados, though?
Enough!
Hey, wait! This is your chance to prove you're innocent.
He's already gone.
Run with my blade!
This is him. We find.
I do agree that it's awful, but that doesn't change the fact that...
We didn't attack a black wolf and his pack. Not from here.
Whose code?
Guardian of this land.
That's now the second time you've brought that up.
I take Lupa call further in. Follow me.
Whoa, if that one from earlier was 2 meters high, imagine how high this one must be. What's this? They're so huge.
Help me. Collect these.
Aren't those wolf hook seeds?
Crush them. Put on wound. Bleeding stop.
It's true. Wolfhook seeds have a liquid coating that not only functions as a I read that...
Why?
I have no idea.
Hooks help seeds move. Liquid stops pain and bleeding. Animal doesn't feel hooks. They take seeds far away. Purple teacher told me so. I stay here. Take care of this one. I answer Red Girl's questions.
Right, and if that lot does come back, I doubt they will try their... Your wolf friend is not clear of my suspicion just yet, but we'll still need to fetch those seeds.
Looks like this.
We're back! Have we got enough?
Yes.
Razor was just telling me about the Wolven Code of Conduct. Mind blow.
Thank you.
We've looked everywhere and haven't seen...
Yep, that's wolves for you. The one we managed to capture...
What are you...
Revenge.
It's him! The one who was raised by wolves!
Huh? So, it was you. I should have known. I can't believe you would help. They throw you some scraps and you treat...
Enough! Yeah! You can't talk about
The Knights of Favonius are gonna let this...
We did not raid village.
What is this disturbance to which I awaken? This is no offering to Boreas. Not only do you come from my kind, so too do you fail to recognize your own transgression.
Please, come.
You seek to protect these outsiders, Razor. You cannot tame my fury. You must grip and aim with your sword. Show me what your humans have taught you. Your claws of steel.
Step on up! Let it rain!
La 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 la.
Spirit Blade! Attack!
Calm!
It's just like he said. An outside wolf pack coming in and breaking the rule. But Razor, you must not get involved. You fight not with claws, but with the sword. You are...
I am not like them. I don't belong.
You are no wolf. This is a... And you are Razor's Lupercal amongst humans. If you ever wish, I have nothing further to say.
Hey, Razor, what's that look for? Why don't you come to the city for a few days?
Yeah, you have a friend in Mondstadt anyway, right? You know, that...
You're not safe in the wild anymore.
I'm fine. Don't worry. But also, not Wolf. Thank you, Traveler, Paimon, and other red girl.
Hey, we've been with you all this time, and you still don't...
Goodbye.
Gotta try Dawn Winery's Dandelion Wine. Anything the Knights can do for you.
So, you've got it. I must say, the patrons have been though the topic on everyone's lips is more of an urban legend than actual. Even minding my own business, I still end up hearing all about it.
Uh-oh. It's not one of those... So, Paimon needs to take a deep breath first.
It's not a particularly scary story, no. At least, not for most people. It's the tale of the Dark Knight hero. Hey, look. Do you want to hear the story or not?
What? What did the bartender just say?
Anyway, the Dark Knight, it is said that he appears in the middle of the night to fight evil and uphold justice. But to be honest, I don't have much interest in such rumors. Unless, of course, he can help take care of the more belligerent patrons after they've had a few too many. I would happily take that as proof of his existence. I doubt anyone knows but him. Maybe he enjoys being a man of mystery. After all, any guy in the tavern could tell you that. Anyway, that's more or less everything I know. If you want to know more, ask around in the plaza.
Dark Knight hero. Seems like you're... But just a little... Wonder who it could be. Once you're ready, let's head out to the plot.
You want to find out about... Look no further. It's me. You're right. Jokes aside,
What's that?
It's the way he sticks to his principles.
Wow, so you're a nocturnal?
No.
Why is that?
People only start worrying about spiritual fulfillment once... It's the same in every hero story, isn't it? No, it's nothing like that.
Same difference.
Why don't you ask the guards at the city gate? They do night shifts all the time.
You want to know about him? In fact, I'm one of the few who has seen him with my own...
Great! This is the guy we need. So, just who is...
Whoa, slow down. Well, I was patrolling one. I saw a gang of suspicious-looking fellas, so I quickly hid. That was when he appeared. He was dressed in black from head to toe, perfectly hidden in the way he crept up in those...
Wow!
Guess what I did next? I wasn't the bad guy, why would I need to? Still, I did leave the scene. So instead, I headed to the Knights of Favonius's residence. Correct. I thought surely someone with such a strong sense of justice, but I checked everywhere, and there were no...
So you're saying whoever...
Yes. But I'm sure they would warmly welcome...
So, the point you're trying to make is, you don't know...
Hey, don't be like that. At least by talking to me, you've ruled... Anyway, try asking at the flower shop. I heard a...
Gosh, all I can think about is Dilu. Why can't I get him out of my mind?
Hello? We'd like to ask...
My hero! Oh, sorry. Just hearing his name gets me... Is it that obvious? Oh no. What a...
Huh?
I used to think D-Luke was the one from... But ever since the time I was rescued by the...
Wowee! You saw the darkness...
It all happened so fast. I was so scared. All I remember is seeing a flash of fire. But I felt safe. I only saw his silhouette, but it felt... Who knows? Now that it lit up the whole area...
Okay then. So, all we need to do is find a wealthy But we already asked so many... Let's take a look around the city at nighttime. It's getting dark. Let's stick around Mondstadt. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll meet the Dark Knight hero.
Welcome. How can I help you?
The Dark Knight hero is Master D-Luke?
After managing to steer clear of the guards' patrol route, I never anticipated I'd run into you instead. Dark Knight Hero? Sounds awfully
How is this the first you've heard of the name? Every man in his dog.
I do not concern myself with idle chatter. Though, I suppose I may take—
Huzzah! The great Mr. Now then, Mr. Dark.
Please stop calling me that.
Not surprised. It's the stupidest superhero named Paimon's ever,
Pie?
Captain Pyro! Tell us, Captain Pyro, what happened?
It was the Abyss or—
Them again?
I don't know what the devil they're plotting this time, considering that I've proven myself to be one step ahead of them on countless occasions. I assume so, unless you're aware. The Knights are, for the most part— I cannot trust them to take this matter over. What's past is— well, I hope this conversation has been of—
Oh? What is it, Matt?
You must keep my eye. Above all, it is crucial that you do not let the Knights of Favonius know.
What's that sound?
They appear to just be small-timers. I cannot afford delays on account of a few— Remember, don't tell a soul.
Hey! You're just gonna leave us like this?
Swift and merciful. Submit for judgment.
Greetings. I thought I heard— Did you see anything?
Nope. Nuh-uh. Unless you're looking for the Dark Knight Hero, in which case...
The Dark Knight Hero? You saw him?
Oh, the Dark Knight Hero is...
You! The hero who safeguards Mondstadt from the shadows.
It's nothing.
Wait a second. Aren't you the traveler? Rumors were circulating about the Dark Knight Hero long—
Oh.
Why would you lie to me about that? Never mind, but I do hope you will visit the Knights of Favonius soon. Some things are best not discussed. Duty calls. I must—
Seems like Huffman has something he really wants to say to you about the Dark Knight Hero. Better head over to the Knights of Favonius and see if you can find him. Huffman!
Oh, it's you two. So, the Dark Knight Hero. Do you have anything else you're able to share with me? Ah, yes, of course I should fill you in first. The situation is— here.
Jeez, what horrible handwriting. Let me take—
Indeed. Although this is written, nevertheless, one can grasp this is a war declaration from the Abyss Order.
Does that mean the bad guys want the Dark Knight?
Something like that. Thus, we are hoping to— After all, this matter no longer concerns merely the Dark Knight Hero himself. It impacts the entire city of Mondstadt. If you find out anything at all, come and find me.
A war declaration sent by the Abyss Order? This is not good news at all for Master Diluc. Quick, we should go tell him right away!
let night fall!
Master D-Luke! Just now, we were at the—
I take it you're about to inform me of the— I'm aware of it. Though I appreciate you for taking—
What?
The Dawn Winery's intelligence network extends beyond—
Great! So,
I'm open to suggestions. That would be tantamount to handing this over. Had they been worthy of this task to begin with, things would— In any case, circumstances are not dire enough to warrant me going—
woo! The Abyss Orders really dealt you a tough—
There is a way. But for it to work— Specifically, I need to decipher the—
Obscured portions? You mean the bits Paimon can't read?
It must be a cipher only understood by members of the Abyss Order, used to spread messages within the organization. It's not simply a war declaration, but also when you take a stand that makes you a hero to one party. And since I've been the Abyss Orders, they've made me the target around which they can—
Wow! Seems like it takes a lot of brains to be a super—
I understand my enemy well, is all. As the saying goes—
So what are we gonna do about the intel that's written in gibberish then? How do we un-gibberishify it?
Simple. When you don't understand something, you ask. I've already tracked down one of their strongholds. If you're interested, feel— This is the place. Abandoned ruins like these are Come on.
Retribution!
One with my blade. Spirit blade. Attack!
Retribution!
How did you find me here, Favonian scum?
I am no knight of Favonius.
I see you received our letter. But if you think I'm going to let...
You appear to have misunderstood the situation.
Did you just use a pyrovision to shoot fire from your hands? Ah, it burns!
Let's see how long it takes for you to crack.
Stop! Stop! Please! Thane, I beg you! Make it stop!
Playing dead won't help you. That fire was nowhere near strong enough to... Oh. He seems to have passed out. Hey! You sleep...
It burns! I'll talk. I'll talk. Ow, ow, ow! Please, stop! I'll tell you everything. Disorder. We've amassed a force bound by a shared hatred for... They will march on the Mondstadt city gates at 10 p.m. tomorrow night. That's everything I know.
That's it? Well, I doubt you'd be Now that I have the information I need, I would be grateful if you could keep me updated.
Yes, Master Diluc, sir. Anything you say.
Why are you acting...
In light of which, Master Diluc has officially reached #1 on Paimon's People Not...
If we do not make contact with the dark... Ah, it's you two. We've just held a meeting to decide on an appropriate course of action. Can you guess? No, that would send a signal that the Knights are encouraging this kind of individual heroism undermines the Knights' authority.
Oh, well, what...
Find out the Dark Knight hero's true identity and offer him our protection.
Protection? He seems to be...
Well, since you've aided the Knights in the past, I might as well just tell you. The offer of protection is just a ruse in order for the Knights of Favonius to take over full and...
You aren't gonna let the Dark Knight hero be all heroic?
Firstly, to show the might of the Knights of Favonius, to prove to the people that without the Dark Knight hero, they can still... Secondly, the Abyss Order have no mercy in their hearts. It would only serve to further their nefarious...
Gosh, Paimon never knew the life of it.
But none of this will work if we don't establish the Dark Knight hero's...
There's no need to despair, Huffman. Just follow my...
Captain Kai...
Lately, Master Diluc has been working the bar at the Angel. All I need you to do is keep him in your sight.
Yes, Captain Kaya. Master Diluc is the Dark Knight...
Who knows? It's just a hunch. I've been known to be...
Wow. Paimon feels we saw a whole new side of the Knights of Favonius today. But Paimon doesn't understand. How is Kaya so sure he knows who the Dark Knight hero is? We need to get to the winery and tell Master Diluc as soon as Paimonly possible.
see.
Master Diluc! Paimon...
Yes. I should have known he would see this as the perfect opportunity to get back at me.
Sounds like there's a bit of...
I shan't get into that now. More importantly, all we need to do now is think of a counterplan. That won't work. It will only... That's what Kaya is
So what are we gonna do?
Patience. If they intend to monitor, we can use this to create the
What's an alabla? An alibi?
If you want to find out, maybe...
Oh, come...
In Mondstadt, mist flowers are most commonly found in a region just... If you could gather some for me, I'd be most grateful. Allow me to introduce the winery's master brewer.
So many mist flowers. Great.
So, are you certain the equipment...
Oh my goodness. The winery owner himself is addressing me directly. Don't worry, sir. It is always my honor.
Huh? What's so life-threatening?
Please, excuse me. I must get...
What's he gonna do with a bunch of mist flowers?
Long story short, a few days ago, the winery was experimenting with some new flavors. They wanted to see if mist flower can truly... Sure enough, they discovered that the flower's extract is truly potent.
So the new batch is selling like hot...
No, not potent in terms of attracting customers, but slime. Slimes need to extract elemental energy to survive. But so I thought to myself, I wonder how much...
Yikes! What was that noise?
Oh, cold. So cold. Oh, Master Diluc. Purification.
Marvelous work. Don't fret about the equipment. I shall have my butler order more immediately.
Marvelous. Jelly hose!
This is what I was talking about. Mist flower extract. Or...
Wow! It really has a strong element...
Sprinkle a little on the ground over there. Careful.
And then, how long does it... Holy moly, it really does attract slimes!
It appears the potency. We'd better get rid of them before they wreak havoc on the map.
Fire it up! Swift and merciful! Ah! Submit for judgment! I got you covered!
Ooh, such a powerful effect from such... All right, so can you tell us what your...
Yes. The plan is... And so, I expect...
Are you... You're the only person in the place...
I have persevered alone. Now, I alone.
Well, if you already made up your mind, but until that moment comes, we can still help you out where we can.
I am indeed indebted to you.
Let's wait until evening to meet Master Diluc at... the tavern.
Greetings, Mr. Huffman of the Knights of Favonius. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Oh, nothing. I'm merely traveler.
Oh, we were in the mood for an evening stroll.
What would you like to drink?
I'll have a dandelion wine, I suppose.
Ooh, Paimon want... Aw, but Paimon forgot to bring her coin pouch. Do you have any more on you?
Apologies. We do not give credit here.
Well, in that case, let this be my...
No need. Whoop. Huffman showed up, just as expected. Okay, remember the plan? Go to the city's side gate and place the elemental bait. Whoa! You used all of it! This is gonna be pretty epic. Yikes! Here comes the slimes! Quick, let's get to the tavern before anyone spots us!
Captain Kaya is no doubt a formidable knight, but he also brings us more than his share of hassle. No, this isn't right. I should not be talking about my superior.
We're back! Is my apple juice...
One moment.
Mr. Huffman! A situation at the side gate.
What is it? What happened?
It's...
Slimes. You see them all the...
We do, but... Sir, there are more slimes out there now.
What?
Surely this couldn't be the Abyss Order's secret weapon. But I have another matter to...
Oh? The matter of your dandelion wine?
No, that's not what I meant.
So this is how the Knights of Favonius, the Abyss Order, is encroaching on the city gates, and your response is to sit here drinking wine? It's like I've always said, the Knights are not to be trusted.
Master Diluc is right. I shall set off at once. May I have a quiet word?
Huh?
Shh, keep your voice down. I presume you know what this is about. I must head to the side gate, but I'll be back shortly. I'm counting on you.
Good. That's...
Everything's going according...
I must get going too. I won't have a second...
Ah, there you are. Dealing with you will be the easy part.
Exactly! Time for retribution!
Classic Master D-Luke!
Nothing more than a few... No time to chat. I don't know how long those slimes will keep...
Glad that's settled. Let's get back to the tavern. You think Huffman is back yet?
It seems Huffman hasn't yet returned. He made it in time.
The situation is sorted now. I never expected that the Abyss Order's army would turn out to be nothing more than a few slimes.
That is a surprise. Perhaps the Knight's true calling is to be slime exterminators.
Master D-Luke, please, have you no respect at all? How come you're sweating so much? You didn't leave, did you? Is that so? But why now of all time?
Uh-oh, Huffman is getting
Excuse me, sir. Might I be so bold? Did you see Master D-Luke, today's bartender? Did you see him leave just...
Yikes! He's asking other customers!
Master D-Luke? Why, no. He's been behind the bar this entire...
I see.
Mr. Huffman, your dandelion... You ought to get back after this. Send my regards.
Oh. Never mind. I must be going. I should report... How odd.
Whew, that was too close.
I foresaw this eventual... So, all the guests here tonight, save you two.
They're all in on it?
Not all of them. Or should I say...
Kaya, where...
I just picked a good spot to quiet...
What? You...
Correct. The dark...
So, you plan to report...
Come now, D-Luke. You know me better than... I was just curious to see how far and you did not disappoint.
I have nothing to prove to you.
Oh, naturally. I must say, though, one thing I didn't see coming is that the mighty Dark Knight hero would...
Sorry, we're closing. Please see your...
All right. I have no just one last thing.
It had better be...
I feel strangely comforted. I hope you all have a wonderful night.
What was all that about?
Don't mind him. Thank you for all your help with this matter. This is a token of my gratitude.
Wow! Thanks, Master D-Luke.
I'm in the habit of working alone. But in the future, if there's anything you ever need, you...
Away! One-Lin Bookhouse. Guess this is where we go to buy books in Liyue. Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide?
Are you buying or not? Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time.
But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was...
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must...
Who's Ching the Knight?
A book collector who lives in Qingce Village. He's a complete grouch. But he will behave. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor.
Did somebody say out-of-print books? Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection?
Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Jingsa and pay a... Just take it as a chance to get some respite.
The heavens are smiting me. Smiting me to... Uh-huh. And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Leo
Huh. Don't get me started on the... After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started to pay off my debts. I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea? Wrong. That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating, collecting, caring for them. And now they're gone. Gone, I tell you. It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to... Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd? There's a title.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora. Barely any copies of the first edition.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it...
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original editions...
You mean you still have...
Yes. It is my one and only...
Hey, Chang! You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai...
But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your...
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either
Just who do you think?
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of the...
Guhua clan? Did you hear this, clown? Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and...
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do...
Get a load of this guy. And you, Chang, you're selling that core lapis whether you like it or not.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier...
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect...
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express...
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished. Sorry.
Hey, where are you going? So, you like reading, huh?
Oh, amazing!
Hello?
No wonder this book is so highly...
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery!
Why do you give up on...
Oh, so
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Cheng— and I meant every word I said to Cheng the— I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of— Of course I do. An initial plan. Give me a second to reflect.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no— I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. Would you lack— Oh, I'm sorry.
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree,
Quit quoting
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce—
It's cute that you want to— but you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I—
Oh, great speed.
Let me amuse myself.
Check this out. Here's a backup. Don't get too close.
Over here.
Blink! Rain outlines your fate. Let me lead you alone.
From whence you came.
Now you've got
A
me
touch of
worked up.
frost.
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? No, you misunderstand. That fellow has a foul mouth, to be sure. But his assessment of— though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory—
They've gone for now, but they'll be—
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way. It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute. But the confident— there must be a deeper level. He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name. He has a stake—
That idea works.
Me? I have other things to look into.
You really have stuff to do? Are you sure?
Wow. So that's how that turned out.
Ugh, this guy is so annoying. Paimon just— Fine. But, as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him. From now on, he shall be known as Guhua Geek.
You go first. No need to wait. One more page and I'll go and stretch my legs.
Who goes there? Really? The Master's dealing with some urgent business to—
Urgent business?
The Master's been working on a major—
So,
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not disclose that information. No, I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please. I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shinya Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please.
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to— Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last—
Thank you. May your business forever be blessed.
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator. Paimon loves compliments and all. Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must— In that case— Seems business is booming at the Shinua kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
I understand. I do. Please, do not worry.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his...
We just ran into a minor procurement, but it's nothing for you to worry about. If
that would be most ideal. I remind you again, we are willing to lend a certain degree of support to... You may suddenly find our good...
I understand. I am indebted.
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry, who knows if Guhua Geek has made any progress?
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
You said you had other things to look into, as if when actually all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park your
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying that—
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter, my liege. For reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable to— There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter.
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or—
Hence why I said there's no need— The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have—
Well, why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing having such big backing would be great and all.
No need to worry about that. From what I know, once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never forget. Also, I do not wish for anyone else to—
Why not? You're only doing this
to silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude.
That sounds very lovely, but—
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Hey! Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's
A letter? Oh, I see. This again. Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating.
Can we actually read this thing?
Yes, the scripted honored guests. You must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your— Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. Please take a seat here in Leo Li Pavilion, where you may enjoy—
Yay! Tasty!
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with— Please, this way.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out. Or Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek—
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, for him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself that since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liyue. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even—
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up, but Liyue is huge. Is it really—
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Chang the Ninth.
Of course. We are not expecting you to cover the—
Wow! So many more! With cash like this,
Well, this is not the first. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild. Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said. First the cellars in the city, then the chasm, and then last but not least, Chang the Ninth.
Enjoy your meal.
Good day, my friend. Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan No, that I still have. Although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No. All right, I'll do it. Just clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liyue.
Oi! Shh! All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that all of it would be far more than you actually want. Feiyun Commerce? If it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, then sign on.
Hi, you want all my core lapis? Well, that's sad. None are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly indecisive. Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business. Oh, nothing. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common in the industry. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will continue to...
Hello there.
Aha, finally. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. The original buyer's price was already quite high, so...
Are you serious? We spent less than 2 million more on the rest.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement. Look, you have your problems to deal with, and I...
All right. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the...
Wait, surely there's no need for that. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money.
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say...
I understand. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue. I don't know where exactly, but if I... So, maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in... Oh, thank you very much.
That's that, then.
Swift and merciful. Spirit Blade, attack!
Odds revealed by...
A touch of frost. From whence you came. Fire it up. Force my blade.
Oh yeah! Make a note of the location.
Swift and merciful. Spirit Blade, attack!
Another one. Harry, quick! Make...
One with my blade.
That's it all. That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
I ride on wind and cloud alike.
Here, we've made a note of the cart's location.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official.
Done and dusted! Yeah! We make a great team, don't? Now for the final stop on our...
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking you wouldn't know anything about...
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from...
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh? Appearances can be deceiving, that's for sure. But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? What's going on? I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this, but gentry mount-sized thugs could still come back.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're...
Huh. Okay, but tell me, what on earth...
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. Anyway, let's get going.
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be—
You better believe it! We're the ones who've been—
well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself Divine Halberd, an ominous sword. Mir and Wei Yang, the way the story develops across the first 5 volumes. Nothing short of exemplary. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation. It was rather good. Thanks.
Why does Paimon have to be— so go on then.
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lab. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is— Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world, so regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Ninth!
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up.
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another. Was it not one of your own men who said—
You clearly don't know what's— Master, if you—
No, my sword!
You're open! Forth, my blade! You're open!
The hunter becomes the hunted.
One with my blade!
Rain outlines your fate.
Submit for judgment! Swift and merciful!
You can't run from death. Impressive. You are no commoners.
Their strength is almost spent.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to—
What are you saying? Master—
Then figure it out.
Don't go. Wait.
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young man.
My lord?
You? You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xing Cho, disciple of the Guhua clan, and second son of the
Drats!
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable business. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you—
You meddling swine!
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 3 times the market rate sounds—
How dare—
Deep breaths now. This is a simple On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business.
You? Funny speaking? So that massive stash of Mora, you let us—
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his place. A classic too... very droll. My family can always tell me from my handwriting.
Yikes! Paimon's been called Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get Paimon's toast! And sorry, very sorry! Please don't hurt Paimon!
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need...
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill! Repeat, this is not a drill!
Jokes aside, I have the two of you to thank. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much of I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The two of you, meanwhile, to have made such valiant and
My lord, forgive the intrusion.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of... Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of...
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy...
What if I told you that a reward awaits...
A reward?
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't realize you...
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Please don't say that. You have no idea. The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took... Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains...
Wow, that's the second...
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's...
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Do people really look down on the Guhua?
Actually, the art is centuries old, and was once held in high esteem. But now to instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard. In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with... what does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat. It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of my ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned... What?
What was that? Paimon?
Oh, nothing. That little rascal surely isn't...